Good day.
How are you, Naz?
I'm good, Jay. How are you?
Excellent, thanks. What's on the cards today?
Mate, I am really excited today.
Why?
Well, I'm cooking a dish that's very special to me, very special to my dad, and it was very special to our restaurant. But at the moment, I don't have a restaurant, so I've got to cook for you guys at home. And for you, Jay, because I know you love my food now.
I do indeed.
You know, Jay's favorite dish so far has been the prawn, chingri narikal. It's a sweet, creamy, mild dish. But today we're making a dish which is now considered, I think, the #1 in England. It's taken over tikka masala.
What?
Yeah.
How does tikka masala feel about losing its crown?
Well, to this dish, I don't blame it. It's called a jalfrezi.
Jalfrezi?
Yes, but not any old jalfrezi. Today we're going to do a special jalfrezi cooked with duck.
Nice.
So this is free-range duck breast. We are going to cook that with green peppers, red peppers, a few green chilies, because it's a bit of a spicy hot dish. Lots of garlic and ginger, a few onions, have a look. So we've got some big onions, the usual, a bit of tomato, and we've got an array of spices today. Have a look. Do you know what this is?
Pepper?
No. One day I'll teach you, one day.
I'm trying to learn.
This is whole coriander. You know,
Okay.
that's coriander leaves, or cilantro as they say in the US.
Okay.
And this is coriander seeds.
Oh, wow.
Again, fenugreek leaves, kasturi methi, we've used this before,
We have.
for a little fragrance. Some nice round dried chilies to give a smoky depth of flavor. And then we have these. You know what these are?
I want to say pepper, but I'm going to guess onion seeds.
How did you know that?
Because you told me off camera.
Okay. So, you know what's the other name for it?
No.
Nigella. You know Nigella?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, sex. Oh, okay. Well, that's another thing. And then we have a few other spices here.
hot.
Look. This is mace.
Mace.
So yeah, the outside of the nutmeg.
Okay.
So that's used in small quantities. We're going to use that. And here we have, do you know what this is?
A starfish that has passed away.
Almost. You got the star bit right.
Yeah.
It's star anise.
Star anise.
Yes. Not my niece, but star anise. Look. Some people like this. I don't like it too much, but in small doses, just like my niece, it's brilliant. So let's have a look at the others. And then we're going to use an array of the usual suspects. Have a look. Go now. Do
The life of spices.
the money shot. So cumin, mustard, bay leaves, chilies, powders, and a bit of addition today, paprika. And I buy this from Woolworths.
As does everyone.
So the first thing we're going to do is get a pan. Now we're just going to warm that. So what we're going to do is first is make a basic paste. So we have, put that on lower heat. You don't want to burn these. You're going to be very quick. Teaspoon of coriander seeds and half. Okay. Same cumin. That's not too much. A little bit of mace. A little bit of onion seed. A couple of green chilies. Oh, sorry, brown chilies, dried chilies.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
You become colorblind.
Times are hard, mate. So I usually get. Here's some peppers. So I'd say nice big pinch of peppers. Cassia, as you can see.
Cassia.
Cassia, yeah. So we're going to do that there. We'll leave that. Now I'll put the heat up a little bit. I'm just going to toast that. We're going to release the oils from them, you see. And the oils, that's where all the deep flavors are. And it also gives a bit of a smoky flavor. So we can use the coriander and the jeera, the cumin. It's all here. It's already been ground. I've toasted this before, but this I want a fresh, pungent flavor. Because this is a very robust dish that we're doing. So but you don't want to over toast it because you'll burn it.
How do you know when you've toasted it just right?
Before it burns, and it's practice as well. A lot of practice, yeah. You need to practice. So we're going to still.
So the general rule of thumb is when you think that it's done.
You sort of know, yeah. You can see the smoke sort of released. I don't know if you can see. You can start seeing a bit of smoke releasing there. So that goes in there still. So the chilies, We're still going to toast it a little bit more on high heat. This will give it a smoky flavor. So when you dry fry things, I say you release the oils without adding any water, and it gives a just more intense flavor to this. And this dish is carberry duck jalfrezi. It's an intense dish, lots of intense flavor. And yeah, I mean, if you like spicy food, if you like a spicy dish, this is for you. You can do it with chicken, but come on, chicken versus duck. I mean, duck is my favorite, so yeah. So now we're just gonna grind these. And if you were to come to the cooking class, you can learn all this individually. Individual cooking lessons out, and I can tailor dishes for you. So if you're not as adventurous, or if you're new to Indian food, but it's not Indian food per se, it's subcontinental food. It's food with a lot of spice and lots of love, done slightly different to maybe what people are used to. But I'm going to grind it a bit more fine. You can do this in a spice grinder, but what's the fun?
So this is what you're going to use for the paste?
That's going to be in the paste a little bit. Not all of it, I made a bit extra, because it's better to have more than less. Okay, second thing we're going to do for this paste is garlic.
That's garlic.
Sorry.
Just going to say.
That's ginger. Yeah. Look, I'm training you.
Yeah.
You're actually remembering things, huh?
Getting better.
Yeah, so let's do this. Okay, so we got this. Again, it's a bit extra here. So I'm using my 4 cloves of garlic there. Full heat now, and we're just going to toast these off a little bit. Again.
Nice.
So this dish is a lot of doing little things individually. You can actually prepare ahead, and then we're just going to quickly put things together. Yeah. Now that's like more of a concentrated flavor I'm going to get from this. What we must also do now, get some onion, do the same thing. Because it's got more water content, so I don't want to put it together when I'm toasting it, because it releases too much water, for my liking anyway. So again, do the same thing, full whack. Just give it a stir, look. So that's reduced a little bit, so. Coriander in there. So that's the base. Touch of oil there, just to help it.
Nice.
No, we're not going to use all of it. You'll see how much we use, but it's nice to make the paste ahead. And so this is more concentrated. So that's the paste done. We're just going to season the breast. So we will need to score. If you just cook it with that skin, it's just going to curl up like this.
Okay.
And it might get tough. Now, some people, they don't like the skin because there's a lot of fat in there. But
Duck is very fatty, isn't it?
it can be, but if you take the skin off, you can still do this dish. But I like this sort of slightly crispy skin, little bits of the duck's fat.
Nice.
But yeah, exactly. So just to score it a little bit. And also the flavor is going to go inside, you see. The little scores, you see. Because we're going to cook skin side down, you see. Little bit of sprinkle of salt. It's just normal sea salt. I'm going to salt the other side as well. I'm going to do one side at a time. So then we have, you know what? Because I can have, this side can have a bit more spice on there.
Pepper?
Yeah, just some cracked black pepper. I don't want to put too much on the skin side. It'll start burning, you see. If you put too much spice on that side. Just a bit of turmeric, garam masala. Because a lot of spice on this side. So we put a bit more salt there. A tiny bit of pepper on the top. All we have is that. So that's, yeah, can you see? So I've got these little baby pickling onions. So we just want to add some basic onions like this. I'm just going to prep some chilies while I'm chopping. You know, we just normally slit them. This one, no, we're going. So this is jalfrezi. A little bit, put these quickly in here. Red pepper, green pepper, methi, bit of turmeric. Can you see that? So now we just toss that. Now what I've got for you is something a bit different today. We're going to be cooking with this oil. Have a look.
Mustard oil.
Mustard oil. It's very pungent oil. But this is imported from India. I know in Europe there's some issues. If you don't want to use mustard oil, I know people have been saying things about not using mustard oil, but I love it. It gives a good flavor, and it's very Bengali and Punjabi. There's a lot of mustard there. They tend to use this because of the flavor. So we're just getting very thick oil. Can you see? And what you have to do is let that come to a smoking point. In other parts of India, they use a lot of ghee, and general public tend to use normal vegetable oil because it's cheaper.
Good to know.
Put this in there. Look at that, and it foams.
Yeah, Verona.
There you are. Look at that brilliant colours there. And they're the colours we're going to get in the jalfrezi. So it's the protein, the vegetables, and the sauce paste put together. What do you get? An amazing dish. Because if I put this in afterwards, it won't have the same characteristics. It won't have that umami flavour. And that's all we're trying to do here, is get lots of different layers of flavour today, rather than just a basic curry where everything's shoved in together and you stew it and yeah, you get some flavour. And I've got the, look, okay, that's for later. Cold pan is a must. You must use a cold pan. A lot of people will use a hot pan and they start sizzling everywhere. No, we're going to use a cold pan and put the duck breast.
Fat down.
Fat side down, yeah? Look at that. And so what we're going to do is cook it relatively slowly in comparison to, like, say, if it's chicken breast or steak, where you have it really high heat and you sear, and it will start reducing and rendering down all that fat that comes out. It's flavor. I like it, but I'm on diet still, you see. As you can see, look, all the fat is being released from the cold pan. If you look at this side, yeah, cooking through nicely. We don't want to cook it too much either, so what I'm going to do is just going to move it across onto that gas here, so we can cook the sauce. So keep an eye on that. Yeah. Touch more oil there. That needs to be cooked down a lot longer on a slow flame to get more brown, crispy, yeah. If you do it slowly here, you're not going to rush burning it. That's the main concern of that. But add a little bit of mustard seed. You can add at the beginning, at the side, it usually pops. A bit of flavour there. We're cooking it quite quick. Look at that. That's what we're looking for. A bit of salt. All that goodness. I'm going to add a bit of powdered spices before we add this. Just a bit of turmeric. A little bit of Kashmiri chili powder. A bit of garam masala. Just
spice of the day.
Just it's a spice blend. Can you see the caramelization? Because I haven't had too much water in this. Now I've got some peeled tomato that I've chopped finely, so I'm going to add that. Okay, add a bit of moisture to the sauce. Can you see already? So we're adding in layers, different flavor. We add a bit of coriander there. So let that cook down. That's browned nicely. It'll still be rare inside, but we're going to recook it again in the sauce. So now I'm just going to take it out. Fresh plate. And have you noticed I always go from the outside in?
Yeah.
Because my mum told me that. That's the thing. Yeah. So there. So we've got the duck breast now. Look, raw inside, rare. But because we're going to cook it in this, we don't want to overdo it because otherwise it gets rubbery. So that's infusing all the spices, the masala. Have a look at this. And now the duck. You see, if you cook it medium well at the beginning, you don't infuse the flavor and it becomes rubbery afterwards. So now we've got that. So there's all the, this is how it's coming together now, you see. And what I want is that glaze on there, that shine. And all these chilies. But you're going to eat this, so I'm just going to put 2 in there and a half.
Oh, you're such a nice man.
Okay, now I'll put another one in there.
That's what I thought.
So can you see, it's very dry dish. So we add lots of coriander here. So I'm just going to roll this to get more juices out of it, look. Bit of lime juice. Cuts a bit of the fattiness of the duck. Look at that. Now look at the colours, they'll develop. Now what I'm going to add a little bit of water to make a sort of gravy, a sauce, look. A bit more coriander, it's got a kick to it. Have a look, there's that. So here we have it, mate. Look, my favourite duck jalfrezi. So we've got the duck pieces. Let me just dish that up nicely. Good duck. Of course, you gotta have some chili.
A little bit of coriander there.
Coriander. No, this is perfect. My friend, that has got spice, it's got tanginess, it's got heat, it's got sweetness, it's got the duck flavour. It's an amazing dish.
What does it?
It's an amazing dish. So if you want to learn how to make this, watch the video. The recipe will be down below. Where is it going to be? On the website?
It'll be on the website.
On the website, lifespice.com. Look. If you want to learn this by yourself, not just watching the video, hands-on, you can come see me in Pretoria, numbers down below, or email me, and we can show you not just this dish, but several varieties of dishes. Anything you really want, within reason, because, you know, there's certain dish I don't cook, but I'll talk to you about that later. Give me a call. Enjoy. Bye.